Aging is a natural and beautiful part of life, and for many men, it brings with it a rugged charm and wisdom that only grows more captivating with time. While society often emphasizes youth, the truth is that maturity holds its own magnetic air. Handsomeness isn't just about appearances. It's an effortless blend of confidence, charisma, and the way you carry yourself. It's in the way you laugh, the way your eyes crinkle, when you smile, and the way you exude strength and calmness that makes others feel safe in your presence. You might not notice it yourself, but those little traits you've earned through the passage of time, your silvering hair, the depth of your gaze, or the strength in your stance, speak volumes. They tell a story of character, resilience, and sophistication. You've become the kind of man who turns heads without even trying, whose aura commands attention and admiration. If you've ever wondered whether your charm has grown with age, chances are it has. Here are 8 undeniable signs that you're a handsome older man, even if you don't realize it. Yet it's time to celebrate the elegance, confidence, and allure you embody with every passing year when younger women feel comfortable around you. It's easy to believe that your natural charm and effortless demeanor go unnoticed, but trust me, they don't. One of the biggest signs that you're a handsome older man is the way younger women feel completely at ease in your presence. There's something magnetic about the way you carry yourself, calm, confident, and just the right amount of mysterious. You don't try too hard to impress, because, well, you don't need to. Your confidence speaks volumes without a single flashy gesture. Younger women notice this, even if you don't. They feel the grounded strength you bring into a room, and that sense of stability is irresistibly attractive. Have you noticed how they linger just a few seconds longer when they're talking to you, or how they light up when you make a clever joke? Perhaps they look for excuses to keep the conversation going, or casually sit closer to you than necessary. These are all subtle yet telling signs that they feel undeniably comfortable in your presence. This isn't about chasing youth or trying to relive your 20s. No, this is about the natural way your maturity and self-possession draw them in. You've mastered the art of meaningful conversations, the kind that feels refreshing and sincere in a world often cluttered with superficial chatter, and don't underestimate the power of your quiet self-assurance. It's a rare quality that younger women find incredibly appealing. You don't feel the need to show off. You've already proven yourself through your experiences and achievements. There's no arrogance, just a calm confidence that's backed by years of personal growth and self-awareness. You walk into a room with an energy that says, "I know who I am, and I'm comfortable with it." That kind of security is intoxicating. While many men are busy overcompensating, you're cool, collected, and effortlessly appealing. Younger women are also drawn to the way you treat people. You're respectful, attentive, and charming, without veering into territory that feels forced. Your emotional maturity shines through in how you listen, really listen to what they're saying. There's no eagerness to jump in with a flashy comment or interrupt, to steer the focus toward yourself. Instead, your calm demeanor invites real connection. Laughing with you feels easy, natural, even and before they know it, they're captivated by your grounded energy. It's this combination of traits, confidence, maturity, and a quiet, steady charm that sets you apart. You're not just another face in the crowd. You're someone they can feel safe and intrigued around. Younger women may not outright say it, but the signs are there if you look for them. From the way their eyes linger a little longer on yours, to the way your presence makes them smile more freely. Your appeal as a handsome older man is undeniable. Remember, it's not about chasing compliments or validation. It's about how you naturally put others at ease, how your energy feels like a breath of fresh air compared to the bravado and bluster many younger men exude. You're the man who doesn't just turn heads. You leave a lasting impression, whether you realize it or not. Younger women sense your unique charm and they're drawn to it, like a moth to a flame. Don't underestimate the power of your confident, capable, and undeniably attractive nature. Before we dive into next point, here's a little secret. Want to win the heart of the woman you've always dreamed of? The solution might be simpler than you imagine. Click the link in the description or pin comments to uncover the key to building the deep connection you've been searching for. Don't wait. Start your journey to lasting love today. 2. You receive compliments on your style or grooming. One of the clearest signs you're a handsome older man, even if it hasn't quite dawned on you, is how often people compliment your style or grooming. Think about it. How many times have you stepped out on a casual errand only to be stopped by someone commenting on how sharp you look, or maybe a friend, co-worker, or even a stranger casually drops her, "You always smell amazing," as if it's the most obvious fact in the world. Well, these moments aren't just flattery. They're a reflection of how others perceive your effort, presence, and the confidence you exude. As we get older, style becomes more than just about looking good. It's an extension of your experiences, your personality, and your confidence. Gone are the days of just throwing something on and hoping for the best. A handsome older man learns the art of intentionality, pairing outfits that fit like a dream, choosing fabrics that feel as good as they look, and developing a wardrobe that screams classic sophistication while still feeling like, well, whether you go for the tailored suits that turn heads across the room, or the perfectly put-together casual look that feels effortlessly cool, your self-presentation speaks louder than words. That slow smile you give when someone notices your outfit. Oh, the effort paid off, but it's not just about clothes. Is it grooming? Plays a monumental role in how others perceive you. A well-maintained beard or sharp haircut can transform your entire look, giving you an air of distinction many envy. But maybe you've mastered the art of beard oil application, or your barber is on speed dial for your bi-weekly visit. Perhaps you've cracked the code on hairstyles, adapting them to reflect your individuality while complementing your natural features. Even subtle details like tidy nails or a skincare routine that keeps you glowing show that you take yourself seriously. And hey, that swoon-worthy signature cologne you wear, yeah, people notice. Trust us, they'll remember the scent. Trail you leave behind long after you've walked away. It doesn't end. They're paying attention to these details, tells others that you respect yourself. When someone sees you impeccably dressed or freshly groomed, it sends a quiet yet unmistakable message. You care about how you show up in the world, and spoiler alert, that's magnetic. Someone who takes pride in looking and smelling great showcases discipline, effort, and a touch of flair. It's a cocktail of qualities that's hard to resist. What makes all of it even more intriguing is how effortless you make it. Seem you've spent years refining your style without even realizing it. A tailored jacket here, a fine pair of shoes there. It's second nature at this point. And it's not just what you wear, it's how you wear it. That confidence, you carry that "I know exactly who I am" vibe. That's nearly impossible to fake. That's the secret sauce that draws people to you like bees to honey. If you're still wondering why the compliments keep rolling in, here's the truth. Your style and grooming don't just make you look good, they make others feel good around you. It's like you've cracked the code for aging gracefully with just the right mix of charm, effort, and individuality. Every little detail, from the way your shoes are always polished to the way your cologne lingers in the air, tells a story. And that story, it's all about a man who knows what he's worth. And trust us, the world can't help but notice. 3 women give you lingering looks, one of the most subtle yet unmistakable signs that you're a hand. Some older man is the way women give you those lingering looks. It's not just a fleeting glance. These are the kind of glances that stay a moment too long to be accidental. When a woman locks eyes with you, or lets her gaze linger, whether she's across the room at a party, sitting a few tables away at a cafe, or even catching sight of you at the gym, it speaks volumes. This isn't just happenstance curiosity, it's admiration, intrigue, and often a spark of attraction. What's fascinating about lingering looks is their ability to transcend words. When women steal those longer glances, they may be drawn to the way you carry yourself, your confidence, your maturity, and that air of experience that younger men simply don't exuded. Picture this for a moment. You're offering casual charm, effortlessly sipping your coffee or focused on your workout, and she notices you. It's the little things, your composed demeanor, your subtle charisma that catch your attention. There's a magnetism about older men who are comfortable in their skin. And trust me, you've got it. The context of those lingering looks also matters greatly at the gym. For example, a woman may be captivated by the way you focus on your routine or by the way you embody. Captivated by the way you embody dedication to staying fit, your toned arms, lifting those weights, or the way you approach fitness with quiet determination, becomes something more than just a workout. It turns into a kind of alluring discipline. You might think she's just appreciating the effort, but oh no, it's so much more than that. She might admire how you've mastered looking sharp, even in gym gear, or how your confidence seems to radiate without any effort. Now switch the scene to somewhere more relax, like a park or a cafe here. It's a different kind of charm she's admiring. Maybe it's the way you smile warmly at a passerby, or how you engross yourself in a book or casual conversation with a friend. Your confidence in such everyday moments adds to an aura that's captivating. Lingering looks in such settings are about curiosity and genuine appreciation. A woman might see you as someone calm, easygoing, and supremely self-assured, not to mention incredibly attractive in a way that feels timeless. There's also something undeniably thrilling for women about the subtlety of lingering looks. It's a low-pressure way to explore attraction without immediate confrontation. She may not approach you directly, but her eyes will communicate exactly what she's feeling. Those lingering glances often hide a mix of admiration and curiosity, leaving her wondering about the stories behind your experience, the life that shaped your confidence, and just how much charm you effortlessly carry into every space you enter. She's intrigued by the full package: your looks, your demeanor, your age, one wisdom. And here's the thing. Handsome older men like you often don't even realize this is happening. You're too busy simply being yourself, and that natural authenticity is exactly what makes you so appealing. Those lingering looks are women's way of saying there's something about him without needing to say a single word. It's subtle, flattering, and irresistibly flirtatious. Believe it or not, these looks are a powerful witness to the fact that you've got that undeniable, ageless appeal. And trust me, she notices, for you're frequently approached for advice or help. One of the more charming signs that you're a handsome older man is how often people turn to you for advice or assistance. Admit it every time someone comes up to you. Whether it's a woman asking for directions on the street or a coworker seeking perspective on a tough decision, it's not just your insights they're drawn to, it's your entire presence. There's something undeniably magnetic about a man who exudes wisdom and confidence in equal me. It's not every day you come across someone who has not only lived life, but is eager to guide others through it. That's your superpower. Think about the way they light up when you share your thoughts. Maybe it's the sparkle in your eye and the thoughtful way you articulate exactly what they need to hear. The world sees you as dependable, but not in a boring way. Your reliability is wrapped in charm. Who wouldn't want that balance? There's a warmth in your approachability that makes people feel comfortable spilling their secrets or sharing their dilemmas. And frankly, it doesn't hurt that you're easy on the eyes while they're doing it. It's not lost on anyone that you bring both substance and style to the table. This isn't just about being the nice guy either. Your advice often carries a subtle but undeniable air when you lean in with your calm demeanor, imparting advice that feels earned through years of experience. People can't help but hang on every word combined that with your mature but effortlessly appealing look. Perhaps a streak of silver in your hair, a confident posture, or that timeless smile, and you make it hard for anyone to resist showing up when they need a sounding board, whether it's delivering guidance on relationships, work-life balance, or even tackling something as mundane as the best route to the airport. Your perspective is golden, and it's not just your advice they seek, it's the energy you bring. Your confidence carries the kind of charisma that commands a room, but it's your approachable demeanor that keeps people feeling safe and secure. Handsome older men like you have a way of balancing strength with kindness, an intoxicating mix that's impossible to fake and irresistible to many. You're proof that good looks deepen with character, and your years of life experience add a depth that only enhances your awe. That's why people, particularly women, keep gravitating toward you, whether they admit it outright or not. What's truly appealing about this quality is how authentic it is. You're not desperate for attention or validation. You help because you genuinely care. That authenticity makes you stand out even more. And it's a rare trait that people admire, deeply handsome or not. And spoiler alert, you already know the answer. This combination of looks, exuberance, and a heart that seeks to uplift others is like a beacon light in a storm for many. The next time someone approaches you for advice, take a moment and consider what that says about you. It's not just about them needing help. It's about their innate trust in who you are as a man. And guess what? That trust surrounds your charisma in a way that only amplifies your appeal. Whether you realize it or not, you bring a special kind of charm, one that combines strength, wisdom, and that undeniable handsomeness of yours. 5. You exist. A confident, relaxed presence when you walk into a room. You don't need to command attention with grand gestures or over-the-top bravado. Your confidence is an understated kind, the kind that whispers, "I know who I am," rather than shouting it on. Are the days when you felt the need to prove yourself to anyone. Instead, your sense of self is rooted in authenticity. And trust me, that's mesmerizing. This quiet confidence isn't about arrogance or putting others down. It's about being at peace with yourself. Women notice this, whether you realize it or not, and it throws off a magnetic energy that's impossible to ignore. There's something profoundly attractive about a man who knows how to stay calm under pressure. You don't lose your cool. And honestly, it shows whether you're making a decision at work, navigating family dynamics, or even just choosing the wine on a dinner date. That composure makes you stand out. It's not just the outcome of your decisions that women find appealing. It's the way you carry yourself, making them that humility and ease. It's like a breath of fresh air in a world that often feels too chaotic. And here's the yet charming part of it all. You're not trying to. Card women are incredibly skilled at picking up on social cues, especially when someone is attempting to impress them purely for validation. But you're different. You're not out there boasting about your accomplishments or trying to wear the flashiest clothes to draw glances. Instead, your style. Body language and conversation exude natural charm without even attempting to do so. That level of self-assuredness signals something powerful that tells her you're confident without needing attention for it. One of the reasons this trait is so captivating is that it creates an environment of comfort. Your relaxed presence allows people to feel at ease around you. And that's a rare quality. Women especially appreciate a man who can make them feel safe, heard and respected. When you exude this sense of quiet confidence, it shows her that she doesn't need to put on a performance. You aren't judging, and that's incredibly attractive. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being genuine at this stage in your life. Your appeal runs deeper than physical appearance or fleeting charm. You've grown into a person who knows what truly matters, and that sense of stability is intoxicating. A woman doesn't have to second-guess your motives. You've learned how to listen, respond thoughtfully, and carry yourself with humility. That's the kind of confidence that goes beyond surface-level attraction. It's the foundation for meaningful connections. Trust me, she can tell. And it's a big reason why heads turn when you enter a space. Even if you're unaware of it yourself, this relaxed, self-assured demeanor is one of the clearest signs that you're a handsome older man, even if you haven't noticed it. It's not just about how you look, although yes, that helps. It's about the entire package. A.g., you're composed, authentic, and effortlessly captivating, and that's utterly irresistible. Keep being you. You're exactly the kind of man who leaves a lasting impression long after the moment has passed. Here's something exciting for you. Building the kind of connection that lasts doesn't have to be complicated if you're ready to win her heart. Click the link in the description or pin comments to unlock the secret to meaningful relationships. Start your path to love now, because the best time to act is today. 6. You get compliments on your physical fitness. Confidence isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good, and let's face it, you've got both covered, people. Notice the way you move with ease, the way you stand taller than most, and the way you exude strength without saying a word. Whether you've been hitting the gym consistently or simply staying alive by doing what you love, hiking, playing tennis, or even chasing your grandkids around you, built a reputation for taking care of yourself. And that, my friend, is undeniably attractive. Now, let's talk about those compliments. You keep getting the ones that may seem casual, but are anything but. Wow, you're in great shape for your age is more than just flattery. It's someone taking a moment to admire that dedication of yours that goes beyond mere aesthetics compliments, like I bet you could lift more than guys half your age, or someone marveling at your stamina on the dance floor, are sly acknowledgements of your effort and discipline. Trust me, they aren't just commenting on your IEPs, they're drawn to the energy you radiate, the kind that comes with self-respect and self-care. The beauty of being a fit older man is that it's not about perfection or fitting into a mold. It's not about sporting six-pack abs. Though hey, if you've got them, who's complaining? What truly turns heads is how all that fitness reflects in your overall aura. The way you move, fluid, agile, full of life, is magnetic. That easy confidence you carry as you walk into a room. Your posture straight, your shoulders back, and a quiet sense of pride in how you've taken care of your body over the years. That's irresistible. People notice even if you don't realize it. Fitness, after all, isn't just about the time spent sweating it out. It's about what it represents. Every push-up, every jog through the park, every glass of water over soda shows control, self-love, and a commitment to living life fully. And yes, that kind of dedication turns heads. Fitness is attractive, not because of how it makes you look, which, by the way, is pretty darn fantastic, but because of how it makes you feel. It's the energy that crackles when you laugh, the vitality in your handshake, the way your eyes light up, showcasing you're a man who still embraces all the adventures life throws your way. Sure, you might brush it off when someone compares you to other guys your age. But here's the truth. You may not have considered yet. It's not just a comparison. It's admiration. People see you and think, that's what I want to look like when I get older. And frankly, who wouldn't admire the guy who's chosen to prioritize his health and well-being, staying active and strong well into his years? Whether it's that recognizable firmness in your handshake, the fact that you never seem to get tired on that second hike, or just the youthful spring in your step, you're silently proving that age is in many ways just a number. And for those lucky enough to notice, you're setting the gold standard for how to age gracefully. Strong, confident, and undeniably attractive. 7 women laugh at your jokes, even the cheesy ones. One of the biggest signs you've got that irresistible charisma as a handsome older man is how women respond to your humor. If you notice women laughing at your jokes, yes, even the ridiculously cheesy ones, you're already winning the game. A witty remark or a corny punchline seems to hit differently when it comes from someone who exudes confidence and charm. Let's face it, you've had years to perfect your comedic timing, and she can't help but find it intriguing and endearing. Your sense of humor is a reflection of your personality, and women love a man who can make the mundane feel exciting with just a clever quip. Laughter builds a connection plain and simple. When a woman laughs at your jokes, even the dad jokes, it's more than politeness. It's a natural response to how much she enjoys your company. It's almost like an unspoken nod of approval, signaling that you've managed to strike the perfect balance between confidence and approachability. A handsome older man like yourself knows that making her laugh is the secret weapon to building a comfortable, fun atmosphere where she can relax and enjoy herself. She's not laughing purely because of the joke itself, though. You are funny, she's also laughing at the way you deliver it, with that sparkling self-assuredness that only comes with experience. Women are drawn to men who aren't afraid to be a little silly or playful. Especially confidence in humor speaks volumes. Sure, you don't resort to slapstick or over-the-top antics, but your ability to laugh at yourself and make light-hearted jokes shows you don't take life too seriously. That's a rare and attractive quality. Whether it's a sarcastic remark over dinner, an amusing anecdote with impeccable delivery, or just a devil, make her dad joke your humor signals that you're both secure in yourself and capable of enjoying the moment. And here's the secret sauce. It often hints at an underlying charm that's effortlessly magnetic. There's a science to this flirty dynamic too. Studies have shown that women are naturally drawn to men who can make them laugh. Humor creates a bond. It releases feel-good chemicals in the brain, reducing stress and boosting the connection. You both think about it. Every shared laugh builds a moment you both remember fondly, and that's the foundation of an emotional connection. Those giggles turn into lingering smiles, and before you know it, she's associating her happiness and ease with you. It's as much about the heart as it is about the humor. Don't underestimate the power of shared laughter either. When you laugh together, it signals that both of you are in sync. You're on the same wavelength. It's this unspoken sense of compatibility that deepens connections over time. The twinkle in her eye when she laughs at your joke, it says she's comfortable, she's invested, and she's enjoying every second with you. And honestly, who can resist a man who knows how to make her feel? So effort, LLY at ease. Ultimately, having a woman laugh at your jokes is an undeniable sign you're doing something right. It's not just your humor, it's the way you carry yourself, the charm in your words, and the magnetic personality that keeps her hooked. A handsome older man who can spark genuine laughter is someone who leaves a lasting impression. After all, good looks might catch the eye, but a killer sense of humor keeps her coming back for more. Keep those jokes coming, you're nailing it. How you notice subtle flirting gestures. One of the most telling signs that you're a handsome older man is the subtle flirting gestures women display when they're around you. While they might not be outright about their feelings, their actions speak louder than words. They reveal genuine interest and admiration. Women are experts at expressing attraction subtly in their gestures, body language and demeanor, or give way. Clues, when you're paying attention. For instance, have you noticed women playing with their hair while talking to you? That little twirl, smoothing it down or adjusting their ponytail, has more meaning than you think. It's not just a nervous habit. It's often a subconscious signal of attraction. They're drawing attention to themselves, inviting you to notice their elegance and femininity without coming across as too intentional. It's a gentle way of saying, "You've caught my attention." Another giveaway, miring your body language picture. This, you cross your arms, and seconds later she does the same. You lean forward while speaking, and she instinctively mirrors your movement. This type of unconscious mimicry stems from a desire to connect with you. It's her way of building rapport and signaling that she's engaged in the moment, captivated by the vibes you're giving off. If you've noticed these subtle cues, it's a celebration of the magnetic charm you possess. And then there are the seemingly accidental touches, a graze of her fingertips, a light pad on your arm during laughter, or the occasional brush against your hand. These gestures are not so much accidents as they are deliberate moves rooted in her wanting to feel closer to you. Touch is one of the most powerful ways to create a connection, and when women make physical contact, no matter how casual, it's often a sign that they enjoy your presence and want to bridge the gap between you. Have you also caught her leaning in just a little closer during conversations? Even when she doesn't really need to, that subtle invasion of personal space sends a clear signal that shows she feels comfortable and drawn to you. Pair this with a warm smile that seems to linger, and you've got the perfect recipe for authentic attraction, brewing right in front of you. And don't underestimate the power of eye contact if you catch her maintaining that G just a little longer than usual, or giving you those soft, dreamy eyes. She's not just being polite, she's captivated by your presence. Ultimately, these subtle gestures aren't random. They're proof of your undeniable appeal. Your confidence, life experience, and mature charm make you incredibly attractive without you even realizing it. Women notice the qualities that set you apart, and their reactions to you are both instinctive and heartfelt. It's these tender, low-key moments of flirting that reveal how much of an impression you leave, even if you're too modest to acknowledge it fully. If you've recognized these behaviors, take it as the ultimate compliment. You're not just an ordinary man. You're someone who embodies quiet strength, exudes charisma, and inspire admiration with ease. These subtle gestures aren't just about attraction, they're about the unique connections sparked by your presence. Because honestly, how could any woman resist the charm of a handsome, self-assured older man like you, ready to meet the woman of your dreams? It might be easier than you think. Click the link in the description or pinned comments to find out how to build a real, lasting connection. Don't wait, your happily ever after is calling conclusion. Being a handsome older man isn't just about physical appearance, it's about the confidence you exude, the experiences that have shaped you, and the effortless charisma that draws others in, from the way women respond to your humor to the subtle flirting gestures they display. All these signs point to an undeniable truth. You have an appeal that's both magnetic and timeless. You may not always recognize it, but your maturity, charm, and individuality make you stand out in all the right ways. The beauty of this realization is that it's not about trying too hard or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about leaning into the man you already are. Own your charm, enjoy the connections you create, and continue to shine as the admirable, confident gentleman that women can't help but notice. After all, being a handsome older man is just as much about how you make others feel as it is about how you carry yourself.